Hello everyone! Tony, you believe you're a superhero because you can do a burp snort. Sometimes I'm ashamed of you, Tony. Today, I'm gonna tell you about real people with true superpowers. Take, for example, Veronica Cedar. In 1972, she revealed that she could see small objects at a distance of up to 1.5 kilometers. At first, no one believed her, but it's very easy to test another person's vision. It turns out that she was telling the truth, and she has this unique ability. She even was listed in the Guinness Book of Records for having a visual acuity 20 times better than the average human being. But it gets better, so keep watching. Meet Daniel Kish. When he was a child, he suffered from retinoblastoma, a rare form of cancer that affects the eyes. As a result, he had both eyes removed before his first birthday. With time, Kish developed his own echolocation method to move around. It works just like the echolocation system of bats. He started by making clicking sounds with his tongue and learning that each surface reacts differently to the sound. After listening to the echo of the clicking sounds, Daniel could build a 3D map of the objects around him in his head. Daniel claims he can find a way out from a dark room faster than an average person. Now meet the real Mr. Freeze. His name is Wim Hof. When he was 17 years old, he was walking on an icy river in Amsterdam, where he is from. Suddenly, he felt the urge to jump into the water, and he did so. It was then that he discovered that he has a superpower. He can withstand really low temperatures. As of today, he has set 26 world records. He even tried to climb Mount Everest wearing shorts. He got to the death zone with no problems, but was forced to return. Not because of the temperature, but because he hurt his leg. Researchers discovered that Wim Hof can repress the reaction of his brain to low temperatures using respiratory exercises and meditation. But they don't really know how Hof's body fights against frostbite. And of course, I have to tell you about the real-life Spider-Man. Alan Robert is one of the best climbers in the world. He's famous for climbing different skyscrapers solo, without any kind of equipment or protection. The only thing he carries with him is a bag of chalk. He has climbed famous buildings like the Empire State Building, the Eiffel Tower, the Burj Khalifa, Moscow State University, and more. He has conquered more than 160 skyscrapers. Most often than not, he has no permit, so he has been arrested several times. In October 2018, he appeared in court in London and the law forbid him to climb any building in the UK. Now, would you like to learn about invincible people? They exist, you know. Here's a whole family from the US, which has been studied by geneticists because their bones are really dense. Just like in the film Unbreakable, their bones never break, even if they are really badly hurt. Scientists conducted tests on 20 members of the family, and half of them had incredibly resistant bones. Studying their DNA could help find new methods to cure osteoporosis, a disease that makes bones weaker and more fragile. Tony, what if I tell you that there's an invisible woman in the world? But not literally, of course. The thing is that Cheryl Maynard was born without fingerprints. There are only a couple of dozens of people like her in the world. As you know, we all have a set of unique fingerprints, which can be used to tell each of us apart. But Cheryl suffers from a condition known as a dermatoglyphia, so she was born without fingerprints and is basically invisible. Although this is not entirely true, because there are voice and face recognition systems. And finally, let's meet Mary Lou Henner. She has a superhuman memory and can remember the month, the day, and the time of any event in her life. She can also remember what she saw on the news and what happened to other people. There are less than 100 people in the world like her. You might think it's a great ability that would make life easier, but these people usually suffer from anxiety and depression. So friends, tell us in the comments which superpowers do you have? The funniest answers will be featured in the next episode of Super Tony. As always, give us a like, subscribe, and click on the bell so you won't miss the future videos of Super Tony. Bye-bye!